So this has just come in the post. It's a GoPro jump starter. It's a 4-in-1 jump starter. It goes up to 9 litres in petrol and 7 litre diesels. Let's open it up and see what we've got here. I'm good at that, aren't I? Not good at opening things, though. Right, ready? Let's give it a go. No, I'm not going to do it a go yet, but I'm just going to do the box reveal. There we go. The box over there. It's a GoPro jump starter air compressor GP383. Comes in a lovely little case. We've got wires. We've got the jump starters. There's the case. Nice. Red, my favourite colour. Don't wear it very often, but it is. Okay. Fully charged before use. That's a handy little tool to have, isn't it? And I do believe this could be a torch. Handy if you're doing it in the dark, in these dark winter months. Jeez, that scared me. But we'll give this a go. So if anyone's looking to get a jump starter, give these guys a go. I'll put the link down in the description for you. I don't need to use it at the minute, but I'm sure we will need to use it very shortly over the winter months. So stay tuned, and we'll give you an update on what this is like.
Right, so this one's come in for major repairs. So I'm going to just type in the registration into Vehicle Score. If you don't know already, Vehicle Score gives you a score from 1 to 999. There's a free check and a paid check. If you want to use the paid check, you can use our discount code VALE20 and you get 20% off. It's well worth doing if you're buying a car. Also, we use it for checking out advisories on cars that or failures from the previous year and what work that also needs to be doing. So in this instant, we have it failed in October the 4th. Emissions high. Parking brake only just met. Braking system requires adjustment or repair. Front service brake fluctuating but not excessively. Front suspension arm ball joint has play. That was the advisories. The fails was near side coil spring broken. Inner tyre below requirements of 1.6. Front shock absorbers negligible damping. So that could be the shocks as well on the front while it's moving, wobbling about. Offside front, yeah. Offside front coil spring. Offside inner front tyre. Near side anti-roll bar. Ball joint. Knackered, absolutely knackered. So this is actually booked in for MOT today, but it's obviously going to fail. It drives very, very bad. There's also a clutch problem, isn't there?
Before we do anything, I've got a poll.
Volta with feet licks. Volta with feet licks.
A lot of viewers don't like the workshop content, do they?
They don't like the workshop content.
Yeah. Should we do a separate channel for that, or should we do it on Valley Autos?
That's a fair point, that is.
Because I've seen that in the comments.
That is a fair point. Do we keep it in one channel? I'm involved in this poll now, and do we keep it in one channel, or do we have a workshop channel and then an auction channel? So
Bosh. Before we do anything,
this is obviously a twinner.
You take your mic off, Greg,
Yeah.
and put it right there. I'm going to turn the engine off so everybody can hear the clutch.
Yeah.
So, and the pedal does get stuck as well.
Does it?
Yeah.
Okay. So
why else would you think I was wheel spinning in here?
I thought it was because of the front suspension, because that wheel was moving like side to side.
It's shaking its hips, like Greg.
I never liked these engines.
They're terrible. You've only ever bought one, innit?
Never again. I learned a lesson.
Yeah.
Never again. And I thought there was something wrong with it. Honestly, did. I got you to look at it a few times. I was like, no, there's something wrong with it. I'm not happy. But that is what they're like. It's like a motorbike engine.
It is a motorbike engine.
Yeah.
Right, let's get the bugger on the ram.
Is that what we're doing? Yeah.
Yeah, get the bugger on the ram. Yeah. I don't know. Terrible engines, honestly. Fiat 500's alright, like they all have to like.
The 1.2s are sound. The best engines ever.
Good engines, to be fair.
Yeah.
Good engines.
They've been going since like the early 80s. Them engines.
Have they?
Yeah.
Wouldn't know about it.
They keep using.
How old were you about then? 45?
They keep using them, so they're obviously reliable, aren't they?
No coolant.
No coolant either. Not good. So what we've got to do with this one, we've got to give him a ring.
So this is a very bad.
Strap's broke as well.
Huh?
Look at that. What's that there? Another, the wire snapped.
Earth wall. That's rodent damage, you know.
Oh yeah, that's what it is. He's had rats in here, and they've chewed through everything. That's another problem.
No wonder the lights are on the dash.
So we've got to go through it now, work out what it's going to cost for him to have it back on the road properly. And then he needs to decide whether it's worth doing or not, I would say.
Yeah.
Right, so in this video we are using the King Bowlen Bluetooth scanner. Now we like this, we get on with this, don't we?
What's it called, Greg?
What's it called?
Yeah.
What model?
Yeah.
I can't remember now.
Oh yeah,
I
King Bowlen K7.
It's a K7, yes, of course it is. I'm wondering whether there's accident history on this.
You reckon?
I would say so. All the inner arch is all missing. It's all been cut out. For what reason? Huh?
That's.
It's glued that in. Has that been glued in? Or is it loose? Bracket's broke. Oh look, there's a crack there, look. It's had some kind of front end damage. I can tell by just looking at it. All the lights are on the dash. The wires, all the earth wires have all been chewed through. Obviously that's why the lights are on the dash, I would say. It's coming up as a cheeky cento. Let's have a look. Right, it's just finding the information now, and we're going to see. I'm expecting a shopping list full of issues on here. There you go. So, what we've got on here? Braking system control module. Battery sensor node. Well, that's broken wires. So they're the broken wires on this one.
I hate to be that guy, Greg, but I don't think the shock absorbers are that bad in the cars. I don't think they like fail.
It failed on them though, didn't it?
Yeah.
One of them was broke, it said.
I know. Neither of them are broke.
Unless they've been replaced then. Has he had some work done?
No. Only tyres.
Battery voltage below its threshold. Wheel speed sensor. Oil pressure switch incorrect. Braking system control module. I think a lot of this is down to the broken wires myself. So that's the first thing we've got to do, isn't it, Felix?
Top man's got play though. That's about it. Then we'll check what's underneath, but shocking spring.
Yeah, well, that's alright. Did it say near side?
Yeah, it's a both.
Both? Both broken? Because they're not broken, are they?
One second, should we have a look quickly?
Is it broken or corroded? Even corroded, they're not even that corroded. It's in a lot worse. I just hope there's no rats in here still, because I don't want them in the bloody workshop.
Front tyres, near side front. So this one here, near side front coil spring, fractured or broken.
I don't know how you've seen that. Looks alright. What the hell's going on here? Because he's took it to another garage and the other garage said it was okay.
Yeah.
So what's going on then?
Outside front cold spring corroded so that its cross-sectional area is reduced, seriously weakened.
Yeah, this is a strange one. I'll tell you what I have done before. I have had a vehicle go to an MOT and it's come back with an advisory off another vehicle. And then I ended up with a massive fail on my van, and it was like, it wasn't even my van that failed, it was somebody else's. And he got a pass.
Greg, if there's a rat jumping out of here, get the knife ready.
That's what I'm worried about, to be fair. He might be in here, but he's feeding off everything. He's feeding off cables, I know, 12 volt. So let's have a little run through what we got. Do you want to read it? Because I can't understand your writing.
Why is it Japanese?
It looks like it. Why have you wrote it in Mandarin? Right, go on then, what we got?
Jesus Christ, chill out. You always do this to me.
You always take too long.
What do you got? What do you got? You got this.
Hey, bloody
Come and
hell.
do it now.
It'll be
Come and do it
Monday by
now.
the time he reads it.
Do you want to see me in the office?
Do you want to step inside?
Step into Chris. Clutch pedals stuck in squeaking. No coolant. Earth wire broken. Near side front fog lamp loose. Bumper cracked at the front. Near side front shock dust cover split. Rear springs corroded heavily. Rear subframe corroded. Front springs and shock absorber corroded. Both top mounts have play. Front brakes corroded, but okay. Rear brakes binding. Outside front caliper getting stuck. Cooling leak. Auxiliary belt perishing. Earth starter wire heavily corroded. Exhaust mesh loose. Both front wishbones worn. Offer him 300 quid.
And there's about four, what have you included that, four or five wires in that cluster that's broke?
Yeah. That's only 2 wires in there. Have a look at the starter motor.
Oh.
Have a look at the starter motor. You know where they are, it's just normal, like normal ones.
Well, earth wire corroded. That's probably about to snap.
Is that
We have got one of these in stock.
No, not that one.
Oh, it's not that one. Is it? No, it's a
that's a
1.2.
swing, isn't it?
Yeah. So there you go. So I think we're still going to have to. The easiest way now is keep it going to MOT, let it fail, then we'll quote him on what it fails.
Just tell him now.
That's the easiest way to do it, and then we're
'Cause-
all on the same hymn sheet, because we could say, look, it needs all that doing,
yeah?
where it might not need some of that doing.
See what they say down.
Yeah, because that's going to be very expensive. So take it down, let it
How
fail.
much is that going to be?
We'll have to work it out a
Grand.
bit.
Not even worth the car.
Probably about the same value as the car.
Yeah.
So,
He's got all the common feared problems all at once, isn't
That's
it?
what you said to him.
well, if you leave them, that's what happens.
I know.
That's why you should always keep on top of it, maintain your
Yearly
car,
service.
bring it here, get it serviced. We'll
Bring
look
it here,
after
get it
for you.
serviced, get a key ring.
Yeah, you get a lovely keyring, you get to meet Felix, his translator, and there you go, and the lovely Sarah, and Niall. But you there he is,
Looks like an
Hey.
Eskimo.
Eskimo Niall. You need that though. in this
You look
one.
like Kenny from South Park.
Oh, gee. Right, Sarah's took that 500 for MOT now, so we're going to see whether our suspicions are confirmed. I'm not quite sure of the story about this, but it has been took to a couple of garages again. I don't know why we always end up being the last one it goes to, but it failed its MOT on. It appeared to have failed things on things that wasn't actually. We haven't found wrong with it, so we've suggested to the customer we take it for an MOT again, because for some reason he hasn't gone back to that garage. I don't know why, but he's brought it to us. So we take it for MOT, an independent MOT tester, bring it back, see what it fails on, see what the advisory's on, see what has to be done and what needs to be done but can wait to be done, because obviously he's not going to want to pay a bill which is nearly as much as what his car's worth. So fingers crossed it doesn't do as bad as what we're thinking it might do, but it probably will do. So she'll be back in a minute, and let's see what she brings with her. Hopefully a bacon sandwich or fish and chips.
You've just seen the Fiat 500 on the channel. It's just been for MOT. Basically, I had a bogus MOT. Don't get me wrong, it's still a death trap. But not as bad as we expected. Somebody put down the coil springs and the shock absorbers, and the MOT tester basically said whoever put that down ain't got a Scooby about. Put that on about. It's the top mounts. Do you want to come any closer, Greg? Yeah.
Just want to make sure.
Make sure people can hear me.
Yeah.
All right. Cheers. I swept the floor with that yesterday.
Oh no! I was thinking that.
Course.
Go on then.
You can see Greg's arse hairs in there.
Oh,
anyway,
jeez.
it's not a death trap. Hey, you going with the mod boy? It's not as bad as of a death trap as we thought. Just needs top mounts. All the brakes met the required minimum on the brake test as well, so literally just suspension, normal Fiat 500 stuff, top mounts, they rot over time. He did say one of the bottom arms. It's obviously failed for the...
linkage?
Yeah?
I didn't say that, but...
No. We both missed. I looked at both of them.
Yeah, I did. I thought it was alright, but obviously not.
Oh well. He might wear his glasses, isn't it?
Yeah.
But hey, oh, it's fish and chips Friday. I've got to go and get the chippy. Yeah. Finally convinced Greg.
He hasn't shut up about his fish and chips all day.
Well, some wise man told me yesterday, you've always got to think what your next meal is. You've got to provide.
Which you have.
Yeah?
You've got to go out and hunt it, haven't you? So you need to be prepared.
Yeah, be prepared. Have you eaten your beef yet from the beginning of the week? Have you eaten it?
Still got some of that left.
Still got some of the beef left. There we go.
Yeah.
Me and Greg are going hunting in the next episode.
Yeah. Get another wild boar.
Into the Wild West.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're just going to go with a knife and some wellies and try and get some fish.
Bring it back.
Bring it back.
Yeah, so it'll be alright anyway, we'll do it. So, for this time now, we're just going to have to get a chippy and shut you up for a bit, anyway.
Yeah.
Keep you happy. Keep you happy for another hour. Save you moaning at me again.
Gosh.
You're always moaning.
You're a moaner.
Nah, you just don't stop.
I feel molested.
Let's see what Sarah has to say about the Fiat 500 failure. I know it's failed, but what's it failed on? So, if you'd care to turn the engine off, please, madam.
Got the heating on.
Yeah, well, you've got to get out of the car now, so... Jeez, that don't sound very good, does it?
No.
What are your thoughts?
My thoughts are it didn't fail as much. It didn't fail as much. No.
As what it did before?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, this is what we were thinking.
He was shocked at who did the MOT before.
Shocked.
What?
Shocked.
Shocked.
It was the shocks that they said that was wrong, but isn't wrong.
It's not. It's the ball joint.
No, it's the strut top mount.
Strut top mount.
It's not the ball joint. We've got another MOT tester here. Yeah, so let's have a look without showing the paperwork.
Got the engine inoperative or indicates a malfunction. Anti-lock braking system warning lamp indicates an ABS fault. Power steering malfunctioning. Suspension arm pin bush excessively worn near side front. The strut top bush has excessive wear. That's both of them, near side and offside. And the anti-roll bar linkage ball joint dust cover no longer prevents the ingress of dirt near side front. And then monitor and repair if necessary. Advisory. Service brake binding but not excessively.
Yeah.
Obviously the battery, that's the, is it the earth?
Yeah, well, there's earth cables that are all broke, which is causing most of them lights.
Yeah. But he said the battery's still secure because it's got the bottom strap.
Got the bottom one in, yeah, the bolt.
So.
Yeah.
But yeah, he was very. He did wonder who did the last MOT on it.
Everyone to their own, innit? But they've obviously just rushed it and then just said shock, shock, shock. But how they put down fractured spring when there's no damage to the spring? That's three of us that have checked that.
Yeah, I said.
And there's no damaged spring, so I don't know where that's come from. Unless, like I said before, they got it mixed up maybe with another car, which can happen. So there we go.
Right, so that's all we've got time for today. Thanks for everyone who has watched the last video and commented on that. If you haven't already, don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe. Any questions, pop it down in the comments and we will see you on the next one.